Alright, good morning, guys. I know the stream's a little bit late. I apologize for being late, but I saw an opportunity this morning on QLGN in pre-market, and I took it, and I made $54. Got it in here at 622 at the break of this triangle, and sold around 740-ish at the top of this candle. So I was too busy in the middle of this trade to get everything for the stream ready, and that's why I'm running late on the stream. I wish I could have caught it live, but I wasn't expecting to jump into a trade that early. But I saw the opportunity, so I took it. But it's just a basic little flag play. You got the flag. As soon as the flag breaks, you get the nice pop up. So I was able to get a whole $1 in profits on just 50 shares, but you know, it was a little quick hit. See, we've got MYOS popping up. Popping up out of the triangle it's kind of currently in. What's up? Morning One Life, morning Daniel B, morning Dom, morning Mr. Smith. Now, QLGN did have a nice sell-off after the move up there, but it's still it's holding this kind of bottom support back here where this flag was so far. So there's still possibility there. See, MYOS is building higher lows. It's trying to. So where's it getting held up at? It's getting held up about 318, 320. Looks like right now $3. Well, never mind. So $3 isn't really being too much resistance. It's just that 320 area. See what else is going on. YRCW still selling off. ATHE, after we sit there and watch this all day and it never did anything, and gaps up this morning. But it's selling off too. It's in a downtrend. Got several things in a downtrend. How's the SPY today? I haven't looked at the SPY yet. Oh boy, the SPY getting back up there a little bit. Yeah, breaking the downtrend. SPY's in a new uptrend. Very nice. Very nice. Like to see that. Let's see. MYOS. Let's see what are you doing here. Okay, MYOS looks like it's starting to try to flag a little bit here. Let's see where the bottom of this candle goes. Ooh, if the bottom of that candle goes too low, let's see. Let's see, where's there some support at 2? Yeah, there's a little bit of support right across. I was trying to build support right across here, it looks like. It's 285, 286, where that candle hit earlier. if it can't hold up in this flag, it's probably going to come back down to the trend line. Is there anything else I'm missing? What's the ship doing? Ship's up at 238. Interesting. I'm gonna put ship on the watch list because if it breaks 250, it tried right there. It hit, but it's hit multiple times at 250 since that reverse split or whatever the hell will happen with it. But you can see it's building up now to that 250. A nice build up after consolidating sideways all day. See, ATHE got this downtrend triangle. Or downtrend line, I'm sorry, but this is actually a triangle too. You can see the bottom right across there. Where the bottoms of all these candles are hidden. How's MYOS doing? Selling off a little bit. This triangle now. Looks like it's just trying to build support around this 565 area. Almost YOCW. Well, hold on a second. Let's see something here. YOCW. Look down through this scanner and see what's going on in other places. MITT popping up. Ooh, AKTX. What do you got? Appointment of Chief Financial Officer. Purchase agreement $30 million with Aspire Capital Fund. This could get going possibly. It's broke over the tops of these candles here and trying to find support. We got a nice little U shape, but it's gonna have resistance at 280. So, but possibly if this could break 250, there might be an opportunity for 30 cents through there. You see there's a lot of sellers at that 249, 250 area sitting on the level 2. And if they don't come in soon, if the buyers don't come in soon to take them out, this is kind of going to start looking like a bent fishing rod. So this does not look like a flag at all anymore. It's starting to look possibly like a U shape if MYOS could hold up 290. So I want to see where this 5-minute candle closes at on MYOS. See if it closes on that support. ATHE trying to pop out of the downtrend here. And it's got a lot of selling at 175. Where's AK? I want to put AKTX on this watch list too. Yeah, it's getting held up there. MYOS is getting a little pop there. A little bounce off that 290 area. I still want to wait to see where this candle closes at. If it rips on this candle, then that it is what it is, but because it may have just had a little pullback and then now it's bouncing and it might continue on up. Like Daniel B said, it's got room up to 375. Yeah, it's starting to push up. If it breaks through 350, it's probably going to hit that 375. But I still want to wait. Still want to wait and see where this candle closes. Oh, let's see. AKTX did just break 250. Made a move up to 260. I don't know. Let's see it. Let's see. This candle's got to close above 250. If not, then it's, see, it's where the body is at right now. It's below 250. So it did break over, but it's pulled back. So we got to see on all these candles. Wait, the MYOS. It's a good bounce candle so far. Okay, so QLGN is cracked down now, which is not surprising. I mean, this ran from $4 to $7.50, so having a big sell-off is not that surprising. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, we got 40 seconds. This 5-minute candle will close. So good open on this candle. What's TTOO doing here? A bit of a downtrend. Let's see if MYOS is getting held up at 350. It might break here though. No, still getting held up. Upper Shadow's pushing it down a little bit there. Well, not the Upper Shadows, but the sellers are pushing it down. Hopefully that doesn't restart my computer. I didn't hit restart, but hopefully it doesn't. MYOS is having a lot of problems getting through this 350 area. It's hit a couple times, and you see all the selling pressure is trying to keep it below there. No, I don't need Apple. I don't need anything to do with Apple. ATHE still trying to break out of this triangle here. I was thinking about going, but I don't know if I want to go or not. I don't really want to get it at 185. See, I got a minute on this candle to close. I was thinking about maybe trying to get in like 182, 181 on this. Let's see here. Let's see how this candle closes. If it pulls back. This is a big green. This is a big candle. This candle had over 2 million in volume in that one candle. Now it's starting to pull back a little bit. I'm gonna see 175 could hold up maybe. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put a stop loss at like 170. Let's see. 75 is the top of those candles. 174. I'm gonna put a stop loss at like 169. Where I get filled at 180. Let's see if this pushes up. If this can push up over 2 with this little upward movement it's got going here. Trying to break out of this downtrend in this triangle. Buyers coming in there at 180. Okay, that's good. I want to see that. Starting to push up here. See, where's our next resistance? We're gonna have resistance of 195 and 2, but that's what I want to see break. If 195 and 2 can break, this mic can get going. Good look. There's a lot of sellers sitting at 190 though. Woo. Looks good to 220 maybe, but there's a ton of sellers sitting on that 190 at level, or on level 2 at 190. I want to see them get taken out. There was a lot of sellers sitting there. Let's see. Of course, I mean, we did just have a 2 million in volume green candle, so there's enough interest in the stock that buyers could take out a big proportion of sellers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it can get through there at $192 area, I think it'll be good to go. You see there's a lot of sellers sitting at 189 and even more at 190. No, okay, 189's breaking down. Now let's see if 190 breaks down. ATHE. See how 190 is. Oh, I think all them sellers might have dropped out. Nope, they're still there. That's kind of a problem. If they don't start taking out chunks of that wall, then this is not going to do anything. It's just going to hit and keep coming back down. So this candle's fixing to close right now. I'd like to see this candle close over 180. Alright, let's see right here on this candle. This is looking like if it's going to go, it's going to have to go here real soon. Looks like we might have a little pullback here. I don't know. Buyers are still coming in this 185 area, though. I'm starting to have a little pullback here. Give me just a second. Alright, starting to get back to that 190 area. Let's see what it looks like this time. This go around. Oh, we're starting to chunk them out here. We might... Oh, there we go. There we go. We got them 190s out of the way. Let's see what $2 looks like. We're getting hung up at 195. A little selling there. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's going to be another wall at $2. I could be wrong, but I think there's going to be. It's a lot of selling pressure below 2, but if it can get through all that, if it can break through 2. Ooh. Yeah, there's another wall sitting at 2. I knew it. I knew it. Why is there so much selling pressure in this area? Somebody does not want this over $2. We're getting nice little slow green candles up. So, okay, there we go. Seeing new buyers coming in here at 194. Nice 24,000 share buyer. Yeah, Daniel B's right. 220, if it can break through 220 is next resistance, and that's probably going to be where I lock out at. If it can break through 2. Because it took a little while to... I mean, it really didn't take that long to break through that one wall at 190, so this wall at 2 might not be as bad as I think it is. Maybe some of those faux walls that look real hard to get through, but they're just faux walls, and they're fake. They're we got right through that $2 wall like it was nothing. So very nice so far. Now we want to see $2 start holding up as some support, and then we'll climb our way on up to that 220 mark, and I'll get out of this and go about my day. I mean, look at the buying volume on this, though. This candle, 2 million, 1.6 million, 2.2 million. Like a ton of buyers have came in these last 3 candles. And 220 is probably where they're going to sell as well. Remove what line? That line? Is that better, Daniel B? You feel better there? Actually, I may get out right now. Let's see here. $2. This can't hold over $2. It's starting to kind of look like a pivot point there, which I don't like the looks of that. This needs to get back over 2. You can see some selling coming in there. I don't want this 6 million volume candles of buyers to start selling at 2 and I get dumped on. Ooh, there's a lot of sellers coming in at 2 right now. Oh, and they just got taken out. So let's see here. Let's see what's going to happen. This is getting... It was a little wonky there for a second. Now we're starting to push up. See what we look like at 210. We might get to that 220 after all. Ooh, big... Oh, never mind. At 210, there's a big seller sitting at 210, but they got taken out pretty swiftly, I must say. I'm gonna try to put my little sell order in at 221 and see if I get my limit order hit. See if it can push on up there and not just take me out. Let's see if we can get that push up there. Going through 215. Come on, hit that 221. Oh, it came right up to it. It's so close. I don't know if it's going to hit 221 or not. It might get held up at 220. Let's see. We might hit it here. 215 is trying to start holding up that support. Are the buyer's going to take this on the ride? I might. So I don't want to get greedy here, but no, I'm just going to stick to my guns. I'm just going to stick to this stop to this stop limit here if it can hit it. Looks like we're going to try to hit it here. It's got hung up at 220. Alright, so now I'm going to take it off because it may not. If it starts coming back down. Let's see what happens. Kind of playing a little tug of war here. Starting to come back down. I'm going to take it here in case this is a double top. So $30, I'll take it. And so 2 for 2 today. Got 54 on QLGN and 31 on ATHE for a total of 85. I'll take it. I'm not waiting. If it's double tops right here, then it's just going to come right back down. So I'm taking it. I don't care. It got to 220. That was my profit target. I tried to get out at 221, but it wouldn't hit that. It didn't get above 220, so I'm taking it. I'm fine with that. And it's two wins today, so that's all that matters. I'm sticking to my profit target. I didn't quite get it, but I'll take it where it's at. No, that's what I'm saying. I thought about getting greedy for a minute. I even said I don't want to get greedy here, but I don't know. I want to see. But as soon as this candle right here didn't push up over 220 any at all, and it just kind of started, it's just like like this could easily be a double top, and this could be the end of this. Now it could is easily too just be a pullback, and it may rip up to 240. But I'm gonna take it where I got it. It's fine. How did MYOS do? MYOS ever do anything else? MYS is in a big old wild looking flag. Still being held down by that 350 area. AKTX, nothing, that sold off. Ship still slowly chugging its way on up. Let's see, ATHE's getting, it's held up so far. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it does break 220. It looks like it's going to here. Oh, wow. Yeah, right through 220. It's all the way up to 230. The chart couldn't even catch up. And this volume candle's almost 3 million. This one right now is at 1.5 million. Buyers are just shredding through this thing. But you know that can happen. It's better to be safe and take profit when you got it than to try to get greedy. Because if this move doesn't happen, and then you end up losing money, you know. But this is a nice move. It's very hard to be consistent and worry about leaving money on the table. Oof, and you see there, big drop off. So now it's starting to get a little bit sketchy. All this buying that's been coming in. And this is what I was kind of worried about at 220. It was all those buyers starting to sell at 220. So that's why I wanted to take it at that double top. But that was a nice move. All the way up to 235. Very nice. I'm not distracted. I was just saying, like, you don't want to be greedy, but I know some new traders get pretty frustrated when they sell too early and they leave some money on the table. And I was just saying, don't be frustrated by that. If you lock in a profit, you did better than the 80% other of traders who lost money on the stock. So it's just it's tricky to try to get those to get every bit of a piece of a run. You know, same thing on QLGN. Now, I sold up here in the 740 at the top of this candle. It did have more. It got up to 750, but I don't care about that 10 cents that I left on the table on this. Same thing with ATHE. I don't care about the 15 cents I left on the table. It's not a big deal because I won regardless, so. Ooh, you can see 3 million on that candle too. I know, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying when I started the stream. I was sitting here watching ATHE all morning in that triangle, and it just did nothing, and then just went sideways. And then the market's like, oh, now we want to trade the stock here in pre-market and push it all the way up to 240. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Oh, MYOS is starting to pop a little bit maybe. It looks like MYOS might try to break this 350 and make us move up to 373 soon if it can break 350. It's still getting held up, though. But this candle right here is a nice looking candle if this can continue to push up to 350. Oh, there you go. There's the pop over the triangle. Pop over this flag. Anybody make any money? Is anybody in on MYOS? Did anybody get this at any point? I think I said one live. No. No, Giordano. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm terrible with names, but check is garbage. Nice. Very nice job, Dom. Nice job. One life's in it. Nice. All right, everybody making money today. Good job, guys. It's a hot day in the market. You're in on the NMYOS. Just be careful, because if it keeps getting hung up at 350, it could come back down, but I'm gonna post it on Facebook. 231 average, nice. Boy, you got in there in a great area. Yeah, you definitely sold high for sure. You got a whole dollar in profit a share. Well, actually more than $1. Yeah, see, it's looking a little sketchy now, because we got the sellers have pushed it back down into this triangle. Whoops. So if you have been holding or whatever, you might want to think about where you want to take profits at, because if it keeps being rejected at 350, then it's gonna eventually have a pullback. This candle started nice, but it sure has gotten ugly now. Everybody started locking in over that break of 350 up to 365. But it couldn't keep going. That's the thing that's concerning. This candle's got 30 seconds to close. But once again, another candle closing with an upper shadow. Unless in this last 30 seconds it pushes back up, but I don't think it's going to push up that fast or that hard in 20 seconds. That's a little concerning. This upper shadow is a little concerning, the way this is closing. So the triangle actually hasn't broke yet. It looked like it was going to, but it pulled back into the triangle, or the flag, whatever you want to call it. So it's still in this flag, still got to make that break and hold out of the flag if it's going to try to get up to that 370. How's ATHE doing? ATHE is still holding up. It's making a little flag here itself. Flagging around this 215, 220 area. MYOS trying to push back up here now. Okay, I got this. So it's trying to hold some support. Well, I was going to say it's trying to hold support at 330, but it cracked out right there. No, it's still trying to hold. So I'm going to give the stream about, I don't know, 10, 15 more minutes here. We'll see what MYOS does, see if it can break out of this flag. But I am out of funds because of my 2 trades, so I'm going to call it a day here shortly. So if you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, get those in. Let's see if MYOS looks like it's going to try to go for it. There's a lot of selling pressure. Every time it tries to push up, the sellers push it right back down. They've been doing this all through this flag, and that's a little concerning. This flag may crack out here. This is starting to come down. Yeah, 320. There's some support at 320. I would say if 320 cracks, if 320 cracks, this will probably crack out of this flag, and then it'll probably drop all the way down to 3 or maybe even 287 at this support line. So be careful if you're in this. If you're still in here waiting for this flag to break. So keep a close eye on your support lines. Let me see something. I would say you probably want to see this candle we're in right here close over 330, but I don't, or 330, 332, but yeah, no, it didn't. So this candle or the next candle is going to be the decider most likely. In Fortnite, I think you can invest in Fortnite. I think Fortnite is a. Let's see, at 320 is cracking, so getting real close to the. It's at the very. It was just touching the bottom of the flag. I'm trying to think. I've got a esports. Invest in esports video in one of the playlists, and I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure there's a company on that list that owns Fortnite. So I think you can invest in Fortnite. But right off the top of my head, I don't remember which company it is. So you'd have to. Fortnite is Epic Games. There you go. Nice job, Mark Dalton. Mark Dalton is he's like the Wikipedia. He's the Daltonpedia. That's what I'm gonna call him. Guy's a sponge of knowledge. This is looking real sketchy at this moment. Dom, you're bag holding. What's wrong with you, Dom? What are you doing? Woo! Yes, sir. You are bag holding. You are definitely Batman. Yikes. Why didn't you get out at the break of the trend line? I mean, at this point, you got a downtrend going straight down, buddy. Like, this is not looking good. If it breaks this 163 area, it's going to crack even lower. Epic Games is private. Are you sure? I was thinking that somebody owns Epic that you can invest in. I could be wrong, but no, I mean he knows it's a bad swing. He just said it. He was bag holding. I'm just trying to look and see, but it's. Like at this point, it just doesn't look good, man. I can't really see anything good for you coming out of this at this point. I mean, you're in this downtrend now. And I mean, until it can get above this downtrend, you know, it could just keep continuing down. I would say probably at this point, I mean, you do have some support at 160. Right across these candles, you can see right there, it bounced there, and then it was resistance through here, and then it's been support here, and it's held up that support. If it goes below that, if it goes below the support area, I'd probably sell it and just take your loss and eat it as a lesson learned. But as long as this is holding up, I mean, you don't have anything to lose holding it any more than you're already losing. So yeah, I'd just put a stop loss at like 159 and just go away and don't look at it. Don't look at it for a day or two or something. But if that support cracks, I mean, you could see it all the way back down. I'm sorry, guys, about sneezing my brains out there. Whew. Go look at the top five, or no, is it top? Yeah, top five esports video. If you go look at that the top five esports stocks video, you can learn a whole lot about the games you can invest in and stuff. I talk about all that stuff in that video. I mean, you're not gonna be able to put. Woo, 500 shares, Dom. Youch. Yeah, like I was saying, I just. Well, that's a little bit different, Mark. You've got a lot better entry than Dom has. 135 is not too bad of an entry on this. Because you're gonna at 135, you're very close to the bottom support. That 120 is probably your 120 area is definitely going to be bottom support. or at least very strong support, probably, because it hasn't been that low except for that one time in the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah, you said you got your sell order at 160. I might would. Yeah, that'd probably be fine, I guess. I'm just trying to look. That support is there though. I'm gonna see if it dropped below like 159 or anything. Doesn't look like it. IDX is free as EV. Well, it's possible. It's possible it could get another move up. I mean, right now at the point it's at, it's kind of, the chart is crazy. Like there's nothing really to on the daily chart up here to really get out of which direction it's going. It's kind of, it made this moves up and then down and then up, like it's all over the place since June 17th. It's been kind of crazy, so yeah, what Daniel B said, maybe wait for a week, but yeah, it's that's a rough one, Dom. That's a rough one. It looks like MYOS is going to crack out of this flag, so you got to be very, very careful or lock in profit or something, because it cannot break 350. Too much resistance. Everything kind of looks like it's dying off here. Let's see, GC. No, GCOW is garbage. It's not even had any orders. I know there's been some stuff going on with IDX. I read that PR about the company's trying to short it or whatever, trying to get people to short it. Well, alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. Congratulations to everybody who killed it today, made some good profits. It was a pretty good day, pretty hot day, some money to be made all over the place. So good job to everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. And let's see, what's the day? Today's the 1st. Oh yeah, so Friday's we've got a short week this week. If you didn't know, Friday is a holiday in the stock market, so we got 2 days left or whatever. So all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.